I'm Dr. Alka Kulkarni, the Registrar of the University. A very warm welcome to all the students. Today we are starting in a very different way, an online way for the orientation program, which otherwise normally we have a very gala program. Today we have around more than 700 plus students whose programs will be starting on this day. We have from pharmacy, the NGSMIPS, we have the MPharm students, the PharmD students, BPharm students, from the nursing, the MSc nursing, BSc nursing and PBBSc nursing. From physiotherapy, we have the BPT students. The MPT students have already started their program. Then from the NUCSER, we have the BSc Biomedical Science. From NICO, that is the Communications College, we have the MA Journalism and the BA Journalism. From SHEMA, we have the BSc Anesthesia and Theatre Technology students, BSc MIT students, then the MSc Lab Technology students, BSc Lab Technology students, and the BSc Respiratory Therapy. From Architecture, we also have the BArch students. A very, very good morning to all of you. We have with us our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Satish Kumar Bhandari. We have our Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. M.S. Muditaya. We have Dr. The Controller of Exams, Dr. Prasad Shetty. We have the heads of institutions of the 8 colleges. I shall introduce each one of them subsequently. To begin with, I would request Dr. M.S. Muditaya, our Pro Vice Chancellor, to welcome the students to this orientation program. Over to you, Dr. M.S. Muditaya. Join ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
Alka madam, your microphone is on.
Kindly give us a minute. Dr. Muditaya will be with us in a couple of minutes. There's just some technical glitch. Excuse us for that. Just give me 2 minutes.
Can't hear you.
Good morning, all of you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible. You're audible.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Satish Kumar Bhandari, Registrar Dr. Alka Kulkarni, all the heads of institutions, the heads of departments, my learned colleagues, the students who are joining different programs today. Ladies and gentlemen, because of the COVID-19 situation, we are not in a position to physically meet, greet, and welcome you all to this program. Today is a very important day for our university, as very young and brilliant students who have been identified for different programs, rather for their chosen programs. You know, you have decided which field you would like to get professional education, and you're all joining these programs. In a way, you are taking a Diksha today. Your Jnana Chakshu is going to be open today. This is a very important day in your life. The third eye is the Jnana Chakshu, wherein you are going to, through the knowledge that you are going to acquire, you are going to see the world. Your world perspective, your perspective about your own future is going to be different from this day onwards. I'm very happy to note that the students of M.Pharm, Pharm D, B.Pharm, those who have taken lateral entry, MSc Nursing, BSc Nursing, BPT, then BSc Honors in Biomedical Sciences, MA Journalism, BA Journalism, BSc Anesthetics and Operation Theatre Technology, BSc Medical Imaging Technology, MSc Medical Lab Technology, BSc Medical Lab Technology, then BSc Medical Lab Technology lateral entry, those who have taken, and the Bachelor of Architecture course, all are present today. Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing that I wish to tell you today is that as you, the first step of professional education is believing that just as my field is important, others' field are also important. You should have pride in the program that you have taken up for study. At the same time, you should respect other professions. That's the first thing. And that's why we are having the orientation program together. My responsibility today is welcoming you all the students, your parents, but most importantly, our Honorable Vice Chancellor is with us. By training, he is an ENT surgeon, but he's an excellent teacher, he's an excellent researcher, and above all, as I've always been saying, a very fine human being, always smiling a face. Today, he has covered his face with a mask, so you can't make out. So he's a wonderful person, a great administrator. I extend him a very warm welcome to this program. We also have with us our Alka Kulkarni. If the Vice Chancellor is the thinking head of the university, the Registrar is the acting head of the university, she is going to implement the various ideas and the various policies of the university. And I extend a very warm welcome to my colleague, Dr. Alka Kulkarni. And very importantly, we have with us the heads of institutions. I'm not going to mention each one because, you know, we have 8 constituent colleges from almost all the constituent colleges of the university. You know, today we are having this orientation program for the different programs you have taken up, and I extend a very warm welcome to all the heads of institutions who are present here. Similarly, I extend a very warm welcome to the heads of various departments, the coordinators of the various the programs that you are joining today, the faculty members who are going to work with you, who are going to open your Jnana Chakshu. Okay, and again, you are the most important people, namely the you know, students joining this program, because ultimately NITTE University is committed to ensuring that a student-centric education delivery process is ensured in your student-centric education delivery. We all believe that the very purpose we are all here is to ensure that your life is made comfortable, your thirst for knowledge is quenched in the best possible manner, and the best of education you get. Let me also extend all the parents and the guardians who have you know, reposed confidence in our university in spite of the difficult situations. All of you are participating in this program. I wish to, as I extend a very warm welcome to all of you present in this virtual orientation program. Let me assure you that you will not be disappointed as far as the quality education in this university is concerned, and no stone would be left unturned in ensuring that on the completion of your programs, you emerge as the true professionals who will be making a great contribution to the society. Once again, to all of you, I extend a very warm welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. Indeed, dear students, that was a very warm welcome. And I hope once you come here, you will definitely find all the people on NITE having the same warmth and trying to help you in every aspect that your career is going to be made up here. Now, may I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Satish Kumar Bhandari, to address our young students who are joining our university. Over to you, sir.
Professor Mudithaya, as he said, I'm wearing the mask to impress upon you the importance of the situation we are in, the wearing of the mask. And since there are no people around me and this area is a safe place for others and for me, I'll remove the mask and I'll speak for the convenience of addressing you. But we have to be cautious. We have to wear the mask, whether you are in your places, your native places, or when you come to the campus. Professor M.S. Mudithaya, the Pro Vice Chancellor, Registrar Dr. Alka Kulkarni, Prasad B. Shetty, Controller of Examinations, Colonel Subbaya, our Student Welfare Deputy Director, and other senior officials of the university, heads of the institutions, heads of the departments, coordinators of various programs, my dear students and their parents, if they're a party to this orientation program, and faculty. Some faculties also have joined this program. Very good morning. And my dear students, first of all, I should congratulate you for having selected to join this prestigious university. On behalf of the university, I thank you and your parents for your faith reposed on this university and choosing your chosen field in the NITE group of institutions. As Professor Mudithaya, our Pro Vice Chancellor, said, in normal course, it would have been a very happy occasion. We would have been here. We would have we would have met and greeted each one of you. But unfortunately, due to this pandemic situations, we are meeting virtually. The whole academic calendar got delayed by 2 months. Actually, we should have had it in the 1st of August. And we started 2 months late. And now we are having a virtual program. I am proud to tell you that our university has taken some very proactive measures compared to our other institutions in the country to bring some sort of normalcy by starting, at least through virtually, we'll start the program. Later, you'll be joining us when the conditions improve and the situation improves. As you know, the COVID is going to remain in the community for a longer time than expected, and you have to learn to live with it. But the only way to prevent the virus infection, wearing the mask, social distancing, and sanitization. I think you are following it now. And when you come to the campus also, these strict guidelines have to be followed. As the government guidelines are still very unclear, and it has been not announced so far very firmly, we thought we'll have the virtual program and we'll start today the orientation program, and we'll be having online classes after 4th of October. I assure you, the students and your parents, that our university is fully prepared to bring the students to the campus when the situation improves and the government gives the green signal. I'm glad to note that, and acknowledge that the valuable cooperation of the students, our present students, and the parents and our staff of the university has helped us in tiding over this crisis very effectively. And to tell you one example, we have completed the final examination of all the courses, and the convocation date has been fixed for 9th October, probably one among the first few universities in the country to conduct virtual convocation, and degrees will be awarded to the final year students and the doctoral students, both undergraduate and postgraduate and doctoral students. Dear students, we have to be very cautious, we have to be very vigilant during this very difficult times. We need to accept that COVID will be part of our lives. When you come to the campus also, you have to follow the strict guidelines given by the task force which have has been formed in the university. I'll give a small note about our background of the university. As he is rightly said, even a 1,000-mile journey starts with a single small step. Our journey started with the starting of a school by our founder, Justice K.S. Hegde. Justice K.S. Hegde, you must be very familiar with this name, is the former speaker and Supreme Court judge. After retirement, he settled down in his native village, Nitte, and founded Nitte Education Trust. And he started a school there to impart education to socially and educationally marginalized rural people. The seed which was sown about 40 and odd years back has become a mega tree now, with the 36 institutions spread out in 3 campuses, Bangalore, Nitte, and Mangalore Yuva campus. And there are more than 20,000 students and 4,000 faculty. And now we have got more than 50,000 alumni, 50,000 odd alumni are there in the Nitte Education Trust. And coming to your university, it is a very young university, about 12-year-old university. We started in the year 2008, started with the A.B. Shetty Institute of Dental Sciences, which is one of the oldest constituent of Nitte Education Trust. And in the year 2009, we added 4 more colleges, the medical, nursing, pharma, and physiotherapy college. And within a year, we got MHRD A grade. And in the year 2013, we added humanities courses on humanities, biological sciences, public health, and allied health courses. Our youngest constant of the university is our architecture college. In this 12 years, your university has done well, and it has got a lot of accreditations and recognitions. As I said earlier, we are category A in MHRD A grade university and NAC A graded university. And you may be aware that there is National Institution Ranking Framework. Consistently for the last 3 years, we are within 100 best universities of the country among 900 odd universities. And you may be aware that there is a QS ranking. In QS I-Gauge ranking, your university is in the 56-60 band in Indian scenario. And in Asian ranking, we are within 500 best universities. And recently we got E-Lead certification for best preparedness in imparting online education. It is again by the QS ranking agency. Our vision of the university, you must be aware, always you should keep it in mind, is to build a human society through excellence in education and healthcare. Our mission of the university, again, each word is very important, to develop the Nitte University as a center of excellence, imparting quality education and generating competent, skilled manpower to face the scientific and social challenges with high degree of credibility, integrity, ethical standards, and social concern. Each word is very important for a professional who is coming out of this university. When you come here, you will be witnessing this campus. This is around 50 acres campus, very lush green campus in a very picturesque area, about 10 kilometers from Mangalore city. We have got around 2 million square feet of space built, providing adequate space for medical and allied health courses, dental, nursing, physiotherapy, pharmacy, biological science, humanity, and architecture. Each one is provided adequate facilities, and they are well catered. They are, and all the needs of these constituent colleges have been provided by the university. The feather in the cap of the university is our 1,000-bed super specialty hospital with the 12 broad and 14 super specialties. And also we have got 21 rural health centers spread out in 4 districts, catering about 2 lakh patients, and they are given free or subsidized treatment. And in the campus, we have got 13 hostels, and more than 60% of students stay in the campus in these hostels, and we are providing a very nutritious food through our central kitchen, and there is adequate transport facility has been provided both inside the campus and from the city, Mangalore city. Your university has got a collaboration with more than 25 foreign universities in the 4 continents, and we have got student and faculty exchange between these universities, and we have got a memorandum of understanding for research among these universities. Our important thrust here, since there are postgraduates also who are joining today, our important thrust areas in research are novel biomarkers, microbiome, herbal medicine and phytoceuticals, and medicinal chemistry, neurosciences, multiple sclerosis. We are doing a lot of research in the medical school, and radiobiology and natural radioprotective agents, infectious biology, pathogenesis of diseases, infectious diseases, antimicrobial resistance, toxicology and biotechnology, and stem cell research. We have got a state-of-the-art stem cell research in the university. As our Pro Vice Chancellor said, I think you will have a very conducive atmosphere for overall development, comprehensive development of the students, and I hope you'll have when you come to the university, you'll realize that you are in a right place to pursue your higher education. Coming to the present situation, we are going through very unprecedented adverse time, particularly education sector is going very uncertain times now. Always adversity should be explored into opportunity. With this aim, your university has taken adequate steps. Particularly, technology can come to our rescue during this difficult time. Our university has invested adequately for a learning management system. It was done even before the pandemic, and it came to our rescue during this pandemic situation. And we have improvised this learning management system recently to impart blended learning for the students who are joining our university. And a lot of online education and appraisal and assessment has happened from the university, and we could, as I said earlier, we could complete the final year examinations to certain courses even through online examination, so that we could complete the examination process on time, and so that we can give the degree during the forthcoming convocation, which will be held on 9th October. I am very glad that our students have demonstrated technological savviness and enthusiasm to learn and to adapt to the online learning tools and making the best use of the opportunities provided by the university. I appreciate the efforts of both the students and teachers towards achieving their educational goals. What are the precautions taken by the university? Maybe I think we are our heads of institutions and universities getting a lot of emails from the parents and the students, and their apprehensions have been truly addressed by the university officials. We have drawn up protocols for screening of the students when they arrive at the campus, readied facilities for quarantine and care if required, and sanitization of the hostels and other facilities in preparation for the resumption of classes. Our teachers are reorganizing the teaching learning activities to minimize exposure, ensure safety, and enhance the effectiveness of teaching, particularly when we are having a physical, maybe clinical, practical examination and classes in the campus. With the teaching hospital, as I said earlier, with the K.S. Hegde Charitable Hospital, we have got expertise and with so much of uncertainty, nobody will be right. The decisions may have to be changed based on the circumstances. I hope the students and the parents will cooperate with us. I mean, in these difficult times, sometimes we may have to take harsh decisions and we have to change the decisions also sometimes. I hope the parents will cooperate with us and hope we will come victorious in this battle against the virus and to able to fulfill the mission of the university. Dear students, till you come to the campus, stay safe and be healthy, and we'll be informed in a due course about the resumption of classes physically, and when we inform you can come to the campus. Wish you all the best. May God bless you. Over to Alka.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Dear students, I'm sure the Honorable Vice Chancellor has reiterated that your choice has been absolutely correct for the programs that you are looking forward to do and have your careers. You have chosen the apt institution for that, and all of us are here. I would just briefly let you know about the authorities of the university and show you who is who, so that once you come onto the campus, you're slightly aware as to who is in charge of a particular section or whom you need to approach in case you have any issues. Now, to start off, just give me a second. I will start off with the presentation. Share it. Just a second.
बढ़ो दीजिए मैं प्ले
As Sir has, our Vice Chancellor has already said, we start with the leaderships of the Nitte University. And as a Deputy Director Administration of the Nitte University, she is in charge of admissions and assists in general administration. She is also in charge of the publicity for the trust and the university. Then we have Lieutenant Colonel. So this is dear student Sai Prasanna Hegde. And next to that is Lieutenant Colonel Suren Subbaiah. He is the Assistant Director Student Affairs, and he is the one who will be looking after the management of transportation and hostels of Nitte DO, ex-military serviceman, and also served with IPKF in Sri Lanka, counter-insurgency areas of Jammu and Kashmir and Northeast. And we have a very able Assistant Director of Student Affairs who is going to look after all your welfare here. Next, among the 8 constituent institutions of the university, for the K.S. Hegde Medical Academy, we have the Dean, who is Professor Dr. P.S. Prakash. He was the former head of the Department General Medicine, Shema, and he has almost 38 plus years as a physician and a teacher. and a teacher in general medicine to undergraduate and postgraduate medical students. We have the Professor Dr. U.S. Krishna Nayak, the Dean of A.B. Shetty Memorial Institute of Dental Sciences. He was former the Vice Principal of ABS MIDS. He was the former HOD of Orthodontics, ABS MIDS, and he secured his BDS degree from the College of Dental Surgery, KMC Manipal, and later went to do his MDS in Orthodontics in 1985. We have Professor Dr. C.S. Shastri, who is the principal of NGSM Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. He secured his B.Pharm with gold medal from Birla Institute of Technology and Science in 1981. He has obtained M.Pharm in the year 1984 from Government College of Pharmacy, Bangalore, and in year 2004, he was awarded the doctorate degree from Kuvempu University. So the next, we have Professor C.S. Shastri. The next is the principal of the Nitte Usha Institute of Nursing Sciences, Professor Dr. Fatima De Silva. She completed her postgraduate degree in nursing from Father Muller College of Nursing, Bangalore in the year 1996 and doctoral studies under the National Consortium for PhD Nursing in India, constituted by the Indian Nursing Council in collaboration with Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences and WHO in the year 2015. She has got 22 years of teaching experience. After the nursing institution, we have the physiotherapy institution, where Professor Dr. Danesh Kumar is the principal. Professor Danesh Kumar has a Bachelor of Physiotherapy from Lakshmi Memorial College of Physiotherapy from Mangalore University in 1997. He has a Master of Physiotherapy from Lakshmi Memorial College of Physiotherapy affiliated to Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bangalore in 2004, and Doctorate of Physiotherapy PhD from Kelly University, Belgaum in 2012. Then we have the NUCSER. Previously, we had Dr. Indrani Karunda Sagar, who started the NUCSER as the director, as the founder director. And now we have Professor Dr. Anirban Chakrabarti, who is newly appointed as the director of NUCSER. He's a researcher with 19 years of experience in molecular medicine, joined NU in 2014 as an associate professor after serving in various capacities in foreign universities at Japan and France, and has received several research grants from premier funding agencies in India and abroad as PI. Then comes the Nitte Institute of Communication. Mr. Raviraj Kiri is the head of the Nitte Institute of Communication. He has done his MS Communication, and apart from teaching, has a keen interest in film festival production. Being the film festival director of Nitte International Film Festival, he has moderately been successful in creating a strong culture of cinema in the city of Mangalore. Then comes our youngest institution, the Nitte Institute of Architecture, where it's led by the director, Professor Vinod Arana. Professor Vinod Arana is a keen visionary who has networked with organizations in India, US, and Indonesia to bring about positive change in policy and grassroots public participation. He holds dual master's degrees in architecture and urban planning from the University of Illinois and a certificate in business administration, and is also a lead AP. We then, with us today, have joined the various course coordinators for BSc Anesthesia and Operation Theatre Technology. We have Dr. Sumalata Shetty. Then for BSc Medical Imaging Technology, we have Dr. Raghuraj Uppur. For BSc Medical Laboratory Technology, we have Mrs. Archana. And BSc Respiratory Therapy, we have Dr. Giridhar BH. So these dear students are the authorities of the university, the coordinators and the heads of institutions of the various institutions that you will be joining. Now, may I request our Controller of Examinations, Dr. Prasad Shetty, to propose the vote of thanks to all the students and dear parents. Over to you, Dr. Prasad.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor, Registrar, heads of the institutions, heads of the departments and course coordinators. On behalf of the NITE University, I deem it an honor and privilege to deliver this vote of thanks. At the outset, I would like to express my sincere thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Satish Kumar Bhandari, for his orientation address, giving an overall picture of NITE and its constituent institutions. I wish to thank our Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. M.S. Mudithaya, for delivering the welcome address. I must mention my deep sense of appreciation to our Registrar, Professor Dr. Alka Kulkarni, for her exemplary skills in arranging and coordinating this orientation program. I wish to express my sincere gratitude to all the heads of the institutions, heads of the departments, and course coordinators. And individual institutions will carry out their orientation program followed by this program. Our sincere gratitude goes to all our proud parents and well-wishers for your wholehearted support and encouragement. Thank you for attending this event. I thank all the newly admitted students for having chosen NITE for pursuing their future academics. I also would like to thank all the administrative staff of NITE University and IT team members for making this orientation program a memorable one. Thank you, Vanan.
Thank you, Dr. Prasad. And dear students, this is time to sign off and allow your individual institution heads to carry on with the orientation programs. You must have already received the invites from them. So we now at present take your leave, and we are looking forward at the university and institutions to soon have you on the campus, because a campus without students is very, very dull. I can assure you that. And all the smiling faces, and when the students are on the campus is really live, and we are looking forward, of course, as sir has already said, with all the possible precautions that we have to take. We want you here, but we also want you to follow all the precautions to see that you all stay safe and keep others safe by following the norms that are dictated. So thank you so much, one and all, and wish you the best career in NITE, and welcome as NITEians. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.